Hello Scorpio, this is Bonnie from Soulstarbliss.com with your December 2016 mini tarot reading. I'd like to take a moment to thank you for watching me throughout this year, and I'd like to wish you a happy holiday from my house to yours for you and all of your family. And I'd also like to let you know that we've had a lot of requests for the money and the love video, so we definitely will be doing those in January along with our regular videos. But I've also gotten a lot of requests from a lot of students that I have regarding healing gems. So I'm going to do a healing gem video either in January or February. So please, when you see it, let me know what you think. I appreciate it. But let's get started and see what December has in store for my Scorpio friends. Here we go. Come on. Shuffle, shuffle. Let's take a cut. Please remember, this is just a general reading, and if you'd like one just about you, please feel free to stop by my website and book a session, and we'll get to it as quickly as we can for you. Wow, these are awesome. Let's take a look here. Okay, it says that a lot of you have figured things out about other people. Okay, some of you have heard, I want to say, the phony baloney. It seems like you've been fed a line or the same story over and over, and now you're seeing it in a different way. This is going to change things for you. In fact, the person who has been, or people or person who has been feeding you this information, I think when they say it to you, they mean it, but then circumstances outside of them, it changes. They don't do what they say and say what they do. And I think you're figuring that out. That's just a part of who they are. And again, it's not that they're bad people. It's not. It's just that they are influenced by those around them. It says in the relationship department, and I think that's what I'm talking about, it says that could get a lot better when you stand up for yourself and say no more. You know, do what you say and say what you do. Don't make promises to me and then change them because you step outside of this room and somebody else wants you to do something else. It says hold on to your beliefs and believe in yourself, because you need to, especially at this time, specifically regarding people telling you things. It says you're going to be making some choices for yourself and for your family, possibly. So remember this. This doesn't apply to everybody, but you also might want to check your rising sign and your moon sign, because I get emails from people asking if those also work for them, and then I get emails back saying that they do, so please make sure you check those. It says that what you've prayed for, it's going to show up for you. So make sure that you know what you're asking for and then open to receive. Remember, so many of you are just Scorpios, you're just givers, givers, givers. Let's turn the table and open to receive. And remember, you love to give gifts, but you know, people like to give you things too. And when you don't want to take them or say, oh, that's not necessary, you're kind of robbing them from that wonderful feeling of being able to give. It says some of you are wanting to travel. It says don't make your travel plans too hasty. It says if you buy one ticket, you might regret not having two of them. And I'm not sure what that means. I don't know if you're thinking about going by yourself and you really should be going with, or that should be, you may have the possibility to go with somebody, is a better way to state that. So some of you are going to be traveling to see family. You're going to have family traveling to see you. Let's try to keep peace in the family and not bring up a lot of skeletons, is what I heard. It says that's not the time or place for it. This is time to be jovial. It's a time to share. A lot of people gathering here at different places, different times, but it says you'll have the money to do so. Don't be worried about that. It says what you've learned this year, you're going to put into practice, especially about yourself. How you are perceived by the world is wonderful, but again, you're going to turn things around where you're going to be able to state what you mean and mean what you state about what you will accept and what you will not. It says some of you could have a few arguments, and this really, let's try to keep those private if you can. You don't want to drag other family members or friends into a situation that is just between two people. By knowing that, that will be a lot easier for you. It says you're going to get what you deserve, and I'm smiling. So many of you deserve so much better than you are accepting for yourself. So take a look around, take a look at yourself, and maybe put yourself first. And both at work and home, it says work for you is going to be very good. You're ending the year on a good note, and you're going to start the year with a good note. So it says choices that you make right now, use your intuition, because it's almost as if you're being guided. Worry is not going to change things that are going on right now. What will change them is plans into action. It says put verbs in your sentences in a way. Don't settle. Don't sit and wait. You have to make sometimes things happen. It says there's great joy for you. And when you are joyful, don't give that away. Don't let someone take that from you. If something makes you happy, you're certainly entitled to have that. It says you're going to have to not demand, but state what you want. Okay, and then it make people accountable for what they say they're going to do for you, because you've been way too easy about letting people weasel out of things that have been promised to you. That feeling of being alone, no more, no more. That's not going to be acceptable for you. It says that disappointments from the past, don't let them creep into tomorrow. It says it doesn't matter what's gone, it matters what's left. And it's how you deal with what's left that's going to make tomorrow different for you. Money is going to be improving for you quite nicely, and that has a lot to do with your work ethic. It says you've worked really hard here, and you certainly deserve this. Abundance is yours. There's already things in the works. I don't know if you've had new contracts, new clients, new customers. I don't know what, but something you weren't expecting you're going to hear about. Probably the real last part of December or the early part of January for some of you that are in business or working with clients, customers, things like that. You're going to be surprised quite nicely. It says you're going to have to wait for some of the things, but it says don't put your wants and wishes on hold anymore, my dear friends, my dear Scorpios. So this is Bonnie from Soulstarbliss. Once again, I hope your holiday season is wonderful. Happy holidays from my house to yours, and thanks for stopping in, and I'll see you next year.